Yeah, he's here. Kite Hasegawa. Yeah, that's like Kite Hasegawa, right? I bet. Also, this is the artist is the one who made those very bulky, handsome Vtubers. Hold on. Thank you for the meal. Lick, 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 lick. Yum. Lick, 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 lick. Suck, 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 suck. Lick, 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 lick. Yum. I like it here. I like it here a lot. Hold on, let me enjoy this moment. Let me have this moment, guys. Let me fucking have this moment. Before we begin, I'd just like to thank all the patrons who've supported me thus far. More at the end of this video. Alright, so I didn't wanna be too obtrusive to the scene, but I'm ready. Hi guys, TheCaliMack here, hope you're doing well, and welcome to Dear Monster. A friend of mine, Sentimental Dragster, asked me to cover this game because, well, they are running Kickstarter. Is this sponsored? No, I'm doing it. Well, yeah, no, I'm not sponsored. I just want to cover this game. It's a really good game. I just don't have the money right now because I spent it all on graphics cards and repairs. So that's a shit way to live. We don't talk about Bruno. Anyway, let's begin. New game. YPressgames.com. Sprite animation. Oh, we are turning this shit on. Fuck it. Type your name. Default name Alan. I'm calling myself Kelly because Kelly is super cute, super nom. I am nom. Today's the day. I can't believe I'm finally moving out. About to study medicine, huh? Become a doc. This is my fucking Lauren drug dealer simulator. What the hell? Hold on. I'm gonna shrink. Yes. Yes, I am Tiny Kelly. I am ready. I'm Nomkins. All those nights spent. Wait, is there something about. Yes, oh wow, that's. Look at. Auto voice. Oh wait,
Self-voicing disabled.
No, wrong one. Okay, we're gonna turn down the music just a bit so I can hear myself. And a little bit on the volume. Text speed, I'm keeping that. These are very expensive settings. I'm already kind of impressed. Ooh, gosh, that actually feels really nice. Okay, mechanical wise, I'm already enjoying my time here. I want to make this bigger. Yes. It's so big. It's so big. All those nights I spent sleeping on a pile of books, their titles imprinting on my face. A cup of half-drunk coffee by my side, ready to... This is just my college years. It all paid off. And yes, I did graduate. I failed engineering 3 times, but I graduated. I mean... That's literally how it is, right? So I'm not going to mess this up, and I don't want to miss the bus. I better start packing now. I dig through a pile of clothes, separating the ones I'm taking from those I wouldn't dare to wear in public. Do I want my new classmates to see me in a "You Shall Not Pass" t-shirt? I don't think so. Yo, "You Shall Not Pass", that's fucking fine. That's pretty normal these days. Don't piss on... No, not Jar Martin. Tolkien. Don't shit on Tolkien like that. Look, I respect the lore. Something catches my eye. The letter. It's still on my desk. Exactly where I left it yesterday. Trace my fingers against the signature. This signature is Jojo Siwa. No, just kidding. Theodore Thaddeus Porter. TTP. Why did he write to me? Why now? Yesterday I didn't even know I had a living grandpa. And now he wants me to live with him? Not the grandpa. Not the grandpapa. No. The Ussie. I don't want to go to the Ussies. That's just insane. My future's set. My path is clear. I know what I'm supposed to do, so why? The letters start glowing. Letters shouldn't glow. Come to think of it, why is everything gray? Why can't I remember the beginning of the day? Am I having one of those weird lucid dreams? Whoa, I'm being isekai. Yoy. Yeah. I isekai. I'm just isekai. Oh, sorry, I'm covering the text. The light gets brighter. I have to squint my eyes, and even then I still feel it under my eyelids. My skin tingles as strange, unsettling warmth builds inside my body. That's the cue. It fills me up so that it becomes almost painful. Oh yeah, you're being filled with a lot of baby gravy. That's the baby gravy talking. Then the light fades away and I'm not alone in my room anymore. Oh god, the animation looks good. The animation, hold on. I've never seen animation on Renpy like this before. No! Okay, I have, but at the same time, oh no. Who are these people? No, not people. They all emanate bizarre energy. It's called the big dick energy, mate. It's called the big dick energy. And I just know they are something more than human. They seem to be waiting for something, some kind of a gesture or signal from me. As I walk towards them, I realize I can't focus on their appearance. They're all blurry, like something you'd catch in the corner of your eye. Yep, I'm having a dream. A wet dream. A dream that fills the night skies with white gravy and open seas. But why does it feel so real? Maybe it's because one of them's groping you. I stand before them. Only now I've noticed I'm naked. Fuck, I knew it. And it's not just my body. I feel like my very soul was laid bare, but I'm not afraid. Oh my god, they're gonna make. They're gonna. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna discuss something. I want to discuss something real quick. I was joking with my friends, right? I was joking with my friends that the best nut is the nut that is so good you vaporize. It hits you at the atoms, and you fucking vaporize the moment you hit that nut. It's the most potent nut. Okay, that was a weird segue, but yeah, that's the best kind of nut. I propose we all get a nut that just vaporizes us out of existence. That'll be great. All the pain, all the frustration, all the emptiness inside me, it washes away for the first time in my life. I feel complete. Oh. I feel like I'm home. The warmth inside my body throbs with painful intensity. Oh, it's getting bigger. It settles in the pit of my stomach. Oh, did you swallow? My breathing quickens, and I feel my thing strain against the fabric of. If you're wondering why I'm censoring myself, it's because I'm still putting this up on YT. I'm not gonna forget about that. My body trembles with need. I want to. No, I have to be touched. I thought you didn't have a body. I thought you were a spirit laid bare. What? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I want to go to them, but I can't. There's an invisible barrier between us. They have to come to me, so I lie in my bed and get get ready for them. Get ready for them. You just get on all fours, ass up, waiting by the door. We're like, come get some, come get some. That's what you're waiting for. I open my eyes. God damn it! That was a good dream. That was a good dream. I'm in my bed, alone. Aw, I look so sad. Hi, I'm Callie. I'm 28 years old. I just finished doctorate in college. I'm looking for a job, but I'm looking for a blood. I'm sorry, that was terrible of me. Great job, you stupid brain. Couldn't you wait for just a second longer? Jeez. That was a weird nap. I lay there for a while as the dream fades away, then I get up from the bed and look around. It's exactly like in my dream, but there are no horny guys just waiting to drill me. God damn it. The letter from Grandpa is real. I could have used a letter from my sugar daddy, but now it's just Grandpa waiting on my desk. I touched the curved signature. Yesterday, I was going to write back, explain that I can visit someday, but moving in, come on. I just got accepted to one of the best universities in the country. Oh wait, you're still studying doctorate, never mind. I can't possibly miss my classes. Besides, he lives too far away. But that dream, what if it was real? I wanna be like Cardcaptor Wait, is this gonna be like Cardcaptor Sakura, capture spirits? You'll have very horny familiars. But this one, it's kind of in a figurative sense instead of the literal sense, like Hero and the other guy. I'm just gonna shut up now. I mean, of course it wasn't real, it's not stupid, but what if there's something waiting for me at Grandpa's? Someone. Well, you know what's waiting for your grandpas? You know what's waiting for your grandpas? A gangbang. Eee. Something other than my life, neatly arranged like porcelain dolls behind the glass. I stared at the letter. Then I start packing. Aw, so sad. I just came to visit. It's not like I'm moving in. My aunt thinks I'm at the university. She's never ever mentioned to Grandpa. So I had a feeling she'd have raised hell if I told her I was coming here instead. I have to call the admissions office and tell them I'll miss my first day. But man, what a house. Why haven't I heard about that our family's loaded? Come to the front door and take a deep breath. What should I say? Will he be happy to see me or will I be a disappointment? Here goes nothing. Knock knock. Great, he's not even home. Or he didn't hear? Why is there no doorbell? Or better yet, couldn't he just write his phone number in the letter? Who sends letters anyway? Star-crossed lovers? Old people? Yo, don't discourage the romance of a letter. A well-written one at that. Although it is more inconvenient, and you'd have to manually send it these days. Old people. My thoughts are interrupted by loud bang coming from inside. I hear a deep, manly voice shouting something. What's going on? Is Grandpa being robbed? Oh no, they're gonna raid the bussy. I open the door slowly. I want to know what's going on, but I'm not getting stabbed for that information. My jaw drops at the luxury of the interior. Marble floors, intricately woven carpets, huge paintings, not the typical $50 stuff I'm used to. They look age-old and museum-worthy. There are even a couple of armors looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. I see 3 people in the hall. Hoi, oi, 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 hocha, 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 hocha. Hold on. I wanna leak. I wanna leak. Leak, 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 leak. Yummy. Leak, 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 leak. Holy shit, that was so. Thanks for the food. In the middle of the stairs is a red-haired, pissed-looking dude. I'm sure as hell wouldn't like to be on the receiving end of that glare. Or do I? Hey, ya baby. You wanna penetrate me? With those eyes? That was a terrible pickup line. I'm not doing that shit again. I see a pair of horns on his forehead. Well, who am I to judge his style choices? He must be really like leather. His eyes. My eyes focus on his tight pants. Hold on, tight pants? Lick, 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 lick. Lick, 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 lick. This is so good. This is so good. This would be worth $50. Why he decided to wear armor is a mystery to me. If it's for protection, shouldn't there be more of an arm piece? Not that I'm complaining, I enjoy the view. I've seen fit guys, but this one is on a different level. 3 seconds pass and I still can't look away from his abs. Lick, 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 lick. Then he speaks. Gone? Yeah, right. I bet he's hiding somewhere, trembling before my wrath. Just talking with one of his minions is beneath me, let alone being turned away by it. Call your master, dog. The answer comes from one of the guys standing in the ground level. Oh, hold on. Kite Hasegawa? Kite Hasegawa? Wait, was that the right Vtuber? Kite Hasegawa? Kite... I know I follow him. Yeah, he's here. Kite Hasegawa. Yeah, that's like Kite Hasegawa, right? I bet. Also, this is the artist is the one who made those very bulky, handsome VTubers. Hold on. Thank you for the meal. Lick, 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 lick. Yum. Lick, 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 lick. Suck, 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 suck. Lick, 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 lick. Yum. I like it here. I like it here a lot. Hold on, let me enjoy this moment. Let me have this moment, guys. Let me fucking have this moment. Look, I've had a stressful weekend. Let me have this. Yeah, I'm so happy. Big strong man around me. I just wanna be choked to death. Yeah. You know, I actually considered getting a commissioning like a VTuber model, but then it was a very steep price, so I kinda passed on it. I'm saving up for it. Hopefully. In the meantime, I'm fine being like this. I'm soft, I'm supple, I'm patat, and I am cute. And that's all that matters. You know why? Because I just wanna get eaten up. Okay, back to the story. This one's face stretches into a relaxed, maybe even amused smile. He's also buff, but this time my eyes focus more on his fox tattoo than the muscles. It suits him. Although I would taste every inch. I would eat every inch. He calmly puffs his pipe and combs his hair with one hand. No, he actually scratches one of his lynx-like ears. Of course, why not? One horny dude, another straight from a furry convention. Grandpa must be an eccentric person to say the least. Ah, I remember you now. You're Irish, right? Your duel with Theodore was quite entertaining. When was it? Like, a year ago. Unfortunately, my answer is still the same. He's not here and we don't know when he'll be back. Imbris, it's Imbris, the great red dragon Imbris, you pitiful for pitiful mongols like you. Yes, Imbris, sorry. Oh, someone's throwing shade. Someone is throwing shade also. Hold on, I want to enjoy this a little more. Ha! So many big boys. I'm happy. I'm ready to die. I'm going to heaven. Ow. I'm just gonna stick by your side first because I'm facing this way anyway. Look, I don't even know what else to tell you. I would have invited you for a tea party, but I have a feeling I'd need crayons to communicate with you. Listen here, you little... You can call me Momo, Igris. Oh, and this is Hikmat. He points to the last person in the room. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You know, my tomb's kinda a wreck right now. Okay, that was a terrible line. I'm not. Hold on. I know where I'm gonna hide. Leak. I'm good. I'm happy now. This one looks almost sad. He has a stoic face, and somehow it feels as if this whole situation is beneath him. Then he yawns, and I understand his expression better. I often had that same look after pulling an all-nighter. He could use a nap. Mr. Imbris, we are not trying to trick you. Theodore's location isn't known at this moment, but we will give him your message as soon as he comes back. His voice is deep but emotionless, his jewelry chimes as he gestures, and his silk robe flutters with his every movement, exposing strong, thick thighs. Wait. Oh! Oh wait, no, that's still part of the silk. Never mind. I thought, but it looks really close to the muscles if you have a look here. Very nice. Going back. His features are the definition of beautiful. It's like looking at a literal piece of art. Actually, what resolution am I recording at right now? Oh, I'm recording at native. That's fine. I'm sure at 30 FPS you guys, at 720p 30 FPS you can still see the goodies. Fuck your messages, I came here for revenge and I will get what I want. Maybe killing one of you will convince the old father to show himself. You guys are 3 different mythologies. It's not gonna work out like that. Oh, come on then, let's see if you finally learned how to fight. They look at each other unblinking. Imbris bares his fangs, his body tensing as if ready to strike. Momo smiles with a mocking smirk, but his movements still and his aura changes to something deadly. I shiver. He's gonna murder the pussy. It seems they're both hesitant to deal the first blow. What? Hip thrust. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. Suddenly, Imbris snarls, his body lifting off from the ground. His mouth opens and a stream of fire explodes from his mouth. Nope. I close the door, turn away, and go back to the gate. I don't know who or what these people are, but frankly, I don't care anymore. That dude flew, breathed fire, and talked about killing. That's not possible. At least it wasn't possible a minute ago. Now... No, not my problem. The one with the fox here said that Grandpa isn't even here. I'm going outside, calling the police, and then going straight to campus. Once I calm down, I'll write Grandpa a long letter explaining that I won't be able to visit him in the next few weeks or years. I like how he just decides, nope. I open the gate, take a step, and get hit hard in the head with a blast of energy. I lose balance and end up with my hands on the ground. What was that? There's nothing in front of me. I reach out, and the air illuminates for a second. My hand is knocked back with another loud noise. I hissing, oh no, you're trapped in the barrier. My dear friend, truly I understand your longing to flee. Yes, indeed, but I do. But I would advise you not to attempt that again. A man offers his hand to me. His whole body seems to shimmer with strange unearthly glow. There's a horn on his head. A unicorn? Oh, those are lovely thighs. And he looks so friendly. I just want to eat him out. Also, that's Caboose. Lick, 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 gobble, 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 gobble. Lick, 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 kiss, 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 kiss. I'll be honest, it's along my line of types. The barrier rejects anyone who approaches, and the more one tries, the stronger its power becomes, as well as the pain it inflicts. I would absolutely abhor seeing you in pain, so please turn back and let me escort you to the mansion. A friendly ghost? Casper? Before I can think, I take his hand. Our eyes meet, and I feel the air buzzing around me. My skin tingles, and a strange but unfamiliar longing fills my chest. It's like in my dream, except it's now much stronger. It's as if I was always meant to find it. He's the piece missing in me, the only one that can make me whole. But I'm already a whole. Yeah, I'm back. What the? Oh no, I'm blushing. Whatever shall I do, step-husband? Wait, why are you both blushing? Don't fuck on the fucking courtyard. Are you guys kidding me? Find a bed first, jeez. I tear my eyes away, my body throbs, and my dick starts standing to attention, so I use an old trick. I think about my aunt in a tutu. Works like a charm. I blink a couple of times, my heart is still stammering in my chest. He helps me stand up, his hands shaking slightly. What was that? Let me explain later. You don't know me, who I am, dear Callie, but I know you better than you could possibly imagine. Please, call me Farron. Your grandfather and I are old friends, so I assure you you're in good hands. Understandably, you must also have a lot of questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. But first, please allow me to ascertain you are without injuries from that unfortunate collision. You know what they say about unicorns? Wait, wasn't there that Charlie the Unicorn animation? Oh wait, no, we're not going there, fuck that. He starts to touch my hair and shoulders. His delicate fingers make me shiver. No marks of blood or burn. That is excellent. I would never forgive myself if something happened to you on the day of your arrival, or any other day for that matter. As I mentioned before, I will take care. He's interrupted by a loud slam of the front door. Empress flies out, with Momo running close behind him. Then Hikmat ambles through the door, looking like he'd rather leave the party while he has the chance. Was that you coward wizard? He shouts at nothing. Are you running already? But the fun has just begun, Dragon Boy. Fuck off, you stupid fox. You're not worthy of my time. You too. What happened? Did the wizard flee when he realized Empress the mighty dragon was after him? Please calm down, dear guest. Theodore was not here, and the noise you have heard was his grandson unintentionally bumping into the barrier that imprisons us in the boundaries of the mansion. Imprisons? You're saying we're stuck here, against our will, because Grandpa wanted to have an orgy. Good job, Grandpa. But honestly, can you blame him? Haba. Going back. I'm not your dear guest, you fucking horse prince. This is an attack. Rather poorly executed, don't you think? Shut the fuck up or I'll force you to dance under my flames again. Oh, you think you were winning? Fascinating. I'd love to examine that brain of yours sometime, but then again I might have trouble finding it. Yo, this guy's just fucking disrespectful. I love it. Shall we continue our duel? Children. Momo, stop encouraging him. I have better things to do than to witness such unsightly behavior. Friends, I'm sorry, but I cannot see what seems to be the issue here. Dear attacker, do you have a grudge against us? I'm sure we can come to an understanding if you simply sit down and have a respectable conversation. Fuck that. There's no use talking to this one. Theodore beat his ass a while ago, and he came to whine about it. I came here for revenge! You, horse, you said that this meat sack here is the wizard's offspring? Good. Oh no. He jumps straight on top of me, and it's the second time in 10 minutes that I end up on my ass. He presses me to the ground and growls as he gets his face close to mine. I'm terrified, shocked, and I hate my dick almost. Honestly, who wouldn't be in this situation? Don't get hard, just don't do anything. This is a good time to save. Back to the game. Despite everything, I look into his eyes. They're amber, pupils constricted into narrow slits like a cat's. Again, the air shimmers and crackles with energy. A wave of need and longing slams into me and I almost gasp. Gasp! A second later, Farron claps his hands and everything disappears into the light. I notice anger on his pretty face. It doesn't suit him. I'm free again. Ember stands next to me, but Farron is between us, facing him. Please do not make us use violence again. I'm not fond of such primitive methods. The fuck was that? To be completely honest, nothing special. It's just a simple spell. Don't feel bad. I'm sure you would be able to overcome anything I could conjure. You were simply bewildered. Otherwise, what? No, not your pathetic excuse for magic. I'm talking about the human. Don't you feel that? He'll look at me. Ember growls, then averts his gaze. Momo tilts its head with interest, and even Hikmat looks somewhat less bored. Farron has tears in his eyes. I think they're tears of joy. I don't understand what's happening, but was I meant to be the bottom? It's just like in the dream and when I locked eyes with Farron for the first time. The pressure, it reverberates in my insides and coils in the pit of my stomach. My heart aches. I'm filled with need. I have a mighty need. I feel a call from all of them. It's like the first time in my life I'm truly seen. I want it to stay that way. I want them to look, to see me. Our bodies, our very souls. I clench. Can I have a harem ending? I would really like a harem ending. A harem ending suits me just fine. To see, I won't know anymore where I end and they may begin. I jerk my head away. The moment passes and we all snap out of it. That weakling's supposed to be the material for a master. I don't know what the old fart is scheming, but I'm done playing his games. I'm sure he will face me if I burn a couple of 100 acres of this world. But the bar... Shh! Oh, he doesn't know about the barrier. Almost I sense him with the gesture, and I can see the first genuine smile on his face. He crashes into the barrier, and the blast is much stronger than it was for me. He is knocked back, but he lands on his feet, glares at me. I don't know how, but all of this is your fucking fault. You and your stupid familiar call. The air behind him thickens, and a yellowish circle appears. He steps through it, still facing me. Then there's only 4. Momo laughs. Hikmat gives him a reproachful glance. I'm sorry, but the look on the lizard's face was priceless. Now I suppose we need to talk with you, love. Me? Love? Oh no. Whatever shall I do in a room full of handsome, muscular people? So what are you doing here? Or how much do you understand of what has just happened? Farron, you sure it's Theo's grandkid? Oh, there can be no mistake. His appearance perfectly matches what I observed last time I checked on him for Theodore. Take a deep breath, trying to calm down. Today a lot of impossible things took place. I have 2 options. Believe that either none of it happened, and I'm going crazy, or that all this is real and my definition of what's possible has to change. I'm gonna puke. I don't like those options. Please be delicate, Momo. He experienced only a fraction of our world, and alas, he believes that we are nothing more than legends and myths. He doesn't know his heritage. He doesn't know hidden truths about the world. He blindly strays with no idea of his intentions. He is far more than flesh and blood, though. We all felt that. How can we be sure he is generally as lost as he appears to be? I have never seen him perform any kind of magic in my long watch over him, and he was raised by Anna. As strong as my love for her is, we all know that she is not very fond of our world or us. Yeah, anyway. Can you speak, love? Are you gonna faint? Or puke? I realize my breath is out of control. My palms are covered with sweat. I'm having a panic attack. That's what's happening right now. You said my aunt's name. How do you know her? How do you know me? Me? Who are you? I want my voice to sound demanding, but it comes out hoarse and weak. I clear my throat and try again. My hands are still shaking though, so I won't fool anyone. You said that Grandpa's in here, but he sent me an invitation. A letter. I came all this way. Why isn't he here? And why do I care? I wasn't even that excited to see him, was I? You also talk a lot about magic. That guy from before, he called himself the Great Red Dragon, and after seeing what I saw, he really was something, so there's no point in denying it. I think I need a moment to process. Yeah, that's all. Knowledge over ignorance, a wise choice. An invitation, you say? Anyway, you don't look too good. Farron, can't you use your magic and whip up some Valium? Alas, nay. The situation that we have before our eyes cannot be fixed with magic, not permanently. He is in perfect health. It is his mind that needs remedy. He needs time and rest. I am quite certain he is going to feel better after a long bath and an exquisite meal of that ass. Well, we'd better get going then. I glance at the exit. This means I'm trapped here, doesn't it? At least it doesn't seem like these guys want to harm me. I want them to harm me in a certain way. We go towards the mansion. I feel calmer with every second. Now that I'm no longer in immediate anger, I can at least try to appreciate my surroundings. Both the mansion and the strangers walking beside me. You are looking. Where are you looking exactly? Oh, I'm looking at this, and this. Yeah. What? No, where? I mean, it's not that I mind. Whatever calms you down, eh? If we could go on to more important issues than your lust, Momo, I would much appreciate it. I don't have time for any of that. And what's so crucial that you have to do, Hiki? Water your plants? As a matter of fact, yes. Momo, you astonished me. If you thought for a second that our friend was looking at you with that kind of interest, you... Bitch, you've seen my mind. You've seen my mind. You definitely know what the fuck I'm about. Well, you are sorely mistaken. Indeed, you're just projecting out your own fascination with him. There has been no indication whatsoever. Even for a second. Even for a split second, Daddy. Alright. Momo rolls back his eyes and looks at me again. Getting back on track. Your grandfather is no longer with us. Before you said, no way, is he? Hiki, for someone acquainted with lifetimes of thousands, you can be such a moron. Theo isn't dead, little boy. No need to cry. He's missing, though. For the last time, will you please refrain from using my name this way? Oh, hush, Hiki. About your grandpa, we're not sure what happened. The day he disappeared, the barrier showed up. But all of this, how is it possible? And again, how do you know my aunt? Well, we've lived here for quite some time, and this is the house where she grew up. And how is it all possible? Simple. Magic. I guess if you see something that doesn't make sense here, you can always answer yourself, magic. What, my aunt knows about all this? Why didn't she ever tell me? That's a question for her, not us. He comes closer to me and grabs my chin to look me straight in the eye. His yellow irises remind me of sand. His breath brings memories of midsummer wind that carries a little bit of moisture to an extremely dry day. I feel pressure on my cheeks and forehead, little pins and needles. My heart speeds up in anticipation. I need to think about all this familiar business. Maybe prepare papers. Familiar business? And that crazy dragon guy was talking about familiar call. What is it? Momo, Firin, take care of him. He releases me from his grip and goes away. He doesn't bother to look back even when he speaks. Of course I will. There's nothing quite as splendid as taking care of a person in need. It made me reminisce about that old story, the one with which a brave traveler was terribly lost in the woods and found an empty hut that he needed to sleep in. Firin, more doing, less talking. What did Hickman mean by the familiar business? It's something to discuss, of course, but I think it will be better for you to relax first. You should also clean yourself from all the dirt you fancied falling into. I did not. I guess you could take one of the guest bedrooms on the second floor. The number of spare rooms we have is ridiculous. This is a fine idea indeed, but Theodore prepared a room for his grandson a long time ago. Did he now? And I've never heard of this before because... You know what? That doesn't matter. Let's say I believe you, for now. Farron ignores him and takes me by the hand. My skin tingles under his delicate touch. Oh, I just can't wait for you to see your room. It was made special just for you. I hope everything was done correctly. If you find anything amiss, do not hesitate. It's an invitation of my original room, wasn't it? Let's lead the way. We go up. Please let them lead the way. We go upstairs and through the corridor on the left. We pass many doors, and I'm wondering what lies behind them. Bedrooms, study rooms, and sitting halls, or something completely out of this world. I can see Farron glancing at me, but he seems too focused on my hand to start a conversation. So, you lived here a long time? Oh yes, indeed, a good portion of my life. Not that it has been very long so far. Not 4 full horned desquamating cycles have passed since I moved here. You see, I met Theodore while I was just a lad. He helped me dearly and took care of me. Oh, I wait the day of your joyful reunion. He's truly an inspiring person. Good for you for having him as a guardian then. That makes one of us. Oh, I do apologize. Of course you never even met him. You're yearning for family. And here I am flaunting our friendship. How inconsiderate of me. No, it's me. Sorry, I shouldn't have vented on you. I think I'm still a bit stressed from all that happened. That's completely understandable. No need to apologize. So, how long does this cycle of horn peeling take up? We'll have to convert it to time measurement in this realm. It'll be 12 of your years. You're 50 years old? No, wait, you've lived here that long? How old are you? In a couple of months, I will finish my 9th cycle. But please don't be mistaken. For unicorns, it's quite a young age. I don't say anything as I try to wrap my head around the fact that the dude next to me is in fact over 100 years old. Wait, And Grandpa took care of him? How little do I know about my own family? How do you like the manor so far, dear Callie? I... Ah, Callie. How I long to call you by your name. Theodore told me so much about you. I can't believe that I was able to finally meet you. Such happiness, such bliss. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. It's okay. I'm glad at least someone's happy to see me. And to answer your question, the mansion is lovely, but it has a significant lack of grandfathers. My apologies, I did not want to remind you of your unfortunate situation again. It has to be extremely difficult to travel towards hopes and dreams only to find out it was all but an illusion. Oh no, I'm terribly sorry. My intention was only to relieve you, not aggravate you. This time I was only joking. That was a bad joke. Oh, I see. Nay, I'm sure it was a splendid joke. I have much yet to learn about humans. Is the entrance to your room, dear MC? I think they left that for fixing. I shall leave you now. Please make yourself at home. Before I can say anything, he turns and walks away much faster than our way here. He almost runs. He tried to be welcoming, and I didn't make it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, my superb people skills in action. I opened the door to my new room. Oh, it is fucking lavish. It's a weird mix of miscellaneous objects. The plants are made of plastic. The single real one is the cactus. It's like someone knew it's the only thing that would survive in my room. I heard a wind chime. It's attached to the window on the right. Whenever I hear a wind chime, I think about my parents. I don't remember their faces, but that sound must have had one of those. Someone put a picture of my aunt and uncle in the fireplace. I'm there too, just much younger. We look so stiff, like we can't wait to stop touching. A couple of things seem out of place, like a Christmas stocking or a creepy portrait of an old wizard. Wait, is that my grandpa? I hope not. Hanging a painting of himself in my room would be weird. Oh my god, wait. That's Dumbledore and Harry has a P. You're a wizard, Harry! Why did they invite me if he's not even here? They said he was missing. If he's a wizard, he might as well have been attacked and kidnapped by some supernatural being, sucked away to some other dimension. It's not like I came here to live with him, but still, why do I feel this way? I didn't expect anything from him. Family that actually cares about me. I gave up on that a long time ago. Didn't I? I look at the bed. Hi, Teddy. Long time no see. I had the exact same plushie when I was a kid, but dressed differently. My aunt said my parents gave him to me. As I hug the bear, I smell home. On the desk, there are things I'm not too familiar with. Most of the jars are unlabeled, and those that are don't tell me anything useful. There's also a crystal ball with a button on the stand. I press it, not expecting anything, but it glows with a foggy white light. The great pain awaits thee if thou is not willing to focus and see. Yes. What pain? I need more information. Ah! I take a step back and trip over one of the glass things on the floor. I fall on my ass for the third time this day, but now I also hit the back of my head. Who would leave something there? For all your life, don't make a foe, but thou must admit I told you so. Oh, this cheeky little bitch. Are you serious? Silence. Then I hear knocking. I stand and open the door. It's Momo holding a silver platter. His smile's a very pleasant one. Oh. I avoid looking in his eyes. I have a feeling that whatever this familiar call is, experiencing it in a small enclosed space would be bad. No, look in his eyes. Make it good. Make it happen. Come on. Oh, why so shy? Didn't you look at me quite intently just a while ago? Anyway, I'm sorry I can't tell you it was my idea to bring you something to eat. It was all fair and... thanks. And please, thank him for me. By the way, what did you do to him? He's sitting in the kitchen all whiny about not knowing how to interact with humans and you not liking him. I made a joke. And about the mansion having a significant lack of grandfathers, but it probably sounded like I was blaming Farron for Grandpa not being there. I didn't want him to be sad. Oh, never mind, I was just curious. Let us not concern ourselves with trivial things anymore. Are you going to eat your eggs? Don't mind if I do. He points at the huge platter put behind my bed. There's an omelette, a few slices of bread, and a glass of juice. I thank him again and take a bite. He watches me intently. It's pretty unwise to eat food from a stranger, don't you think? Especially someone who's not of this world. Oh yeah, there's that story. But look, I'm hungry. And besides, I want to get taken. Hasn't your aunt ever told you stories about the evil fairies and humans who ventured too deep into a forest? She probably did, but somehow I don't think you'd put anything in my food. Oh, wouldn't I? What's stopping me? Honestly, if you put something, I want it to be your magical nut seed. Yay! Fear maybe? Did you just... Love, do you consider yourself to be a threatening person? If so, I must disappoint you. No, I meant Farron. From what I observe, he seems like a very upright kind of unicorn. Not the kind who'd be happy for his guests to get poisoned. You guys coexist here, right? No matter how confident you seem, you probably don't want to get on his bad side. Momo gets silent for a second, then laughs. Maybe you're not as defenseless as you look. To be honest, I'd much rather have you alive and well. But think... No, I'm not gonna transform into McGonagall here. Actually, let me try a McGonagall voice. To be honest, much rather have you alive and well, but thinking you're untouchable might not be the best course of action for the foreseeable future. His gaze shifts to the crystal ball. Is that the everyday prophecy ball? I was wondering where it disappeared. He presses the button. Nothing happens. He grabs it and shakes it a little, then presses the button again. It hates me ever since that party. I laughed at it for being useless in front of our guests. I suppose it broke all the way down because of the shame. The ball shines with the light again. You will be saved from great hunger by a green giant. You didn't even try, did you? I know what the cook looks like. Thank you very much. And no rhyme? Give me another one. The great disappointment awaits you. And the great shattering awaits you. Yeah, right. Looks at me. You see? Useless. I don't know, it seems to like you. I mean, you both seem like the type who loves to argue. Only if it's worth it. Don't rush with eating. He pats me on the head and walks away. I finish my food and sit on the edge of the bed. I'm scrolling through my phone, trying to find some kind of reliable information on the supernatural, and I don't even realize I'm rubbing my balls until I feel stiffness in my pants. In a strange house and strange creatures, not even sure it's entirely safe, and my dick wants attention. Sometimes he just does not cooperate. I definitely should go for it here and now. And already used them as wanking material. Post-nut comes in strong. I feel my cheeks heat up. I jerk my head around, looking for something to clean up. I didn't prepare tissues or anything. I've already made a mess of those sheets, so I might as well use them to clean myself. After I'm done, I cram them under the bed. I'll ask for new sheets later. Yep, this officially became the room of shame. Go to the bathroom across the hall. I take a quick shower and dress into something clean. All my clothes look the same. I guess this is what I get for only bringing the acceptable stuff. I think I'd feel better in that You Shall Not Pass t-shirt. Now what? Should I wander around a bit? Wait, how do I contact the guys anyway? Nope, they're probably not on Grindr. There's a note on the platter. Must have been starving if I hadn't seen it sooner. Each every letter is written with precise elegance. Bring the dishes back, will you, love? I'm not your maid, after all. The kitchen is on the right of the main hall. Doesn't say I have to do it right away, but I don't really have anything better to do. So, hold on. Game group. The note said on the right, but should I face the stairs in front of entrance? I go to one of the doors and put my ear to it. I close my balance when it's jerk. Lose my balance when jerk. Oh, big. Hold on. It's big. It's big. Big boy. Big boy. Yeah. Oh, lick. Ah. Thanks for the food. Why are you creeping around my kitchen, boy? I have to look way up to see the face of the person, or rather, the creature speaking to me. He's a mountain, a green mass of muscles barely dressed in anything. I glance at the cloth covering his crotch. No way. It would be like a hamster trying to eat a banana. Damn right. Hi, good morning. Or is it afternoon already? I brought back the dishes. Hey. It's so big. Come on then. You could just walk in, you know. I wouldn't yell at you. It's a kitchen, not a bathroom. Not that I'd be mad if a cutie like you would walk in during a shower. And he says that his expression stays exactly the same. I'm not sure if he's joking or flirting. Well, mister, I'm glad to hear that you wouldn't be mad because you don't seem like a guy to mess with. Call me Slagathor. You can slag a miss, but nope. What do you mean? Because I'm an orc? Not all orcs are barbaric and violent. I want you to get violent. Nope. He starts to chop an onion with a stoic expression. No, I wasn't talking about your race. I just meant that you could grab my head in one hand. Maybe. I wouldn't though. What if I ask nicely? Please? Please? Skull. Nope. How do you like your omelet? I got some advice about toppings. Oh, honey, toppings, honey, toppings, honey, toppings, honey, toppings, honey, toppings, toppings. From your one horde friend. It was delicious, especially like the green peas and feta cheese. I didn't recognize the mushroom though. That doesn't surprise me at all. That was blood rush bullet. It doesn't grow here. I mean, in this world, it's called like that because of the stripe color. Some people think it's an aphrodisiac, but I guess it's just a bunch of... Oh, it was an aphrodisiac. Huh? I feel the fire in my cheeks. Does he know about the room of shame? I can't read him. He has this mean, angry-looking face, but a calm voice. I mean, did you get hornier than usual after eating? Yes, I know what an aphrodisiac is, but no, I felt normal, perfectly normal. Yup, nothing happened, nothing at all. I realize I'm talking too fast and shut up. Well, anyway, do you want anything else? Have you seen the mansion yet? Just my room and some corridors. There's a bunch of places you might want to see. Maybe you need a guide. You want to take me here now? I would, but I have to cook for this much here. I can send him a message though. I'm sure Farron would love to show you around, and Momo wouldn't mind. Hikmat would say he doesn't have the time, but he'd probably let you tag along with him in the end. You can always go alone. Try not to die though. Now he's chopping white radish. Actually, it's risky. I'll go with Momo. Okay then. He touches the bronze bracelet and it buzzes quietly. Go to the hall. He should be there soon. Soon I see Momo walking down the stairs. His steps are slow, and I have a feeling he's enjoying the view from a higher ground. Well, you missed me already. I must say, I'm flattered. I look into his eyes for a moment, but it's enough to fill the air with the same strange energy glowing and pulsing between us. I swallow hard, then stare at his right shoulder instead. Do you have some time to show me around? Since I'm trapped here and all, I thought that I could at least explore for a bit. I guess there's no harm in you knowing the mansion's layout. At some point, you'll have to navigate here without a guide after all. Who knows how long we'll have you staying with us? This is not helping. A guided trip it is. I don't want to do boring things though, so come along dear, I have an idea where to start. Opposite direction of my bedroom, up the stairs, Momo stops before rainbow-colored doors and opens them. The first thing I see is this vast blue sky. Wait, when did we have a car? When do we have this? Hold on. When do we have a fairground? When do we have a carnival? In the building, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? The park continues with a theme park. Benches and some alleys to the ground. There's no mansion. The doors we came through are now standing on their own, revealing the mansion's corridor to the frame. Momo closes them. It was worth to come here just to see your expression. How is that even possible? Why does nobody listen to me? What did I tell you earlier? The answer is magic. In the mansion, we have lots of rooms that are subspaces. Oh, it's basically alternate dimensional pockets. I think Theo took a chunk of terrain from somewhere and put it here. Or not, I don't really care. It's space-time magic, no fun at all. Ask Farron about the technical mumbo-jumbo. I think about it as mini-worlds inside the mansion. That makes sense, I think. But why an amusement park? Somehow I don't think you and Grandpa rode the merry-go-round together. Not to mention Hikmat. I can't even imagine him near something so bright and noisy. You seem to forget that Theo had a family. Some fathers take their children to the zoo. Others create pocket dimensions with a theme park. I have a hard time imagining Grandpa here. I mean, I don't know anything about him, it just feels... Oh, I get you. You are right, love. This place was for the girls. Your aunt and mother, your grandma, Farron. Even I came here sometimes. Theo didn't have time back then. Grandma, where is she? Is she... She died. Was she sick, or... There's no point in just standing here, is there? Let's go. He ignores my question and walks away without looking back. Maybe I should ask about Grandma later, but he doesn't seem angry or sad, just indifferent. Yeah, that's probably a painful hole. Where are we going? Aren't you impatient little pixie? Pixie? Like a fairy? Yes, they can be adorable, but oh, so curious. They never stop asking questions, even if they know it won't end well. Won't end well? Never mind, can you not call me a pixie? I'm a guy too, you know, it's a bit. He smiles at me like you'd smile at the dog that can't find a ball in the grass only to discover that you never threw it. But of course you are. You are very manly, nothing like a pixie, indeed. Here we are. What is this place? An exhibition of my work? An atelier where all of your dreams come true? Come now. Hold on. There's something here that's been bugging me. It's already game capture. Why is it capturing the mouse? A safe space where you can channel your inner self, whatever you want to call it, dear. You made all that? Clothes, jewelry, accessories. Why is it so hard to imagine me using a needle and thread? Maybe melting down some precious metals to put in the mold. What about the crystal balls then? Someone to chat with? Unfortunately, that's not the right guess. These are merely containers for carefully prepared glamour spells. You can also find little extra various scents and voices, but I wouldn't recommend them. They're tricky to get rid of. Glamour, like changing appearance? Exactly! An instant transformation spell. So you do know what it is. Well done. I used to be into fantasy, like really into. Read tons of books a long time ago. What made you stop? Life, I guess. There's so many things to learn, so many things to do. I just didn't have the time to waste anymore. I see. This is a little unexpected. You and your grandpa might be more similar than we thought. So anyway, what's your specialty? Glamours? Oh, you could say that I'm good at wearing masks. You're a kitsune. I don't need glamours for that, but it's a decent way to remind myself what I was going for at a certain point in time. To, shall I say, preserve the past. For example... He grabs a jar from behind the counter. It illuminates purple smoke. Version 178, the pretty boy. And the smoke envelops him. Oh! Indeed, but I do prefer the other version. Sorry, I do prefer your more foxy look, per se. Lick. Teehee. Okay, I'm done. I used it some time ago, then decided it doesn't suit me. What do you think? Oh, this is something that I have to save for. Is that so? Maybe you want to try something on. You could get dizzy from glamour, so let's wait with that. But maybe we could try that hat over there. It'll do wonders for your eyes. Isn't that a woman's hat? Perhaps you could say it matches a typically more feminine type of clothing, but I don't think that matters, do you? It doesn't matter. I put the hat on and look at myself. It actually looks good. It even somehow fits my outfit. And how do you feel? I like it. I don't know if it fits me, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, of course I chose that for you. We will make a cover girl out of you yet. I put the hat away, stared at him. Cover girl? Just something I've seen on TV. However, tell me, love, do you always do exactly as you're told? What if I pick a pink dress instead? Would you still have worn it? But the hat did look good. Yes, it did, but considering how uncomfortable you looked when you were putting it on, I'd say it took a toll on you. Why not simply refuse? I guess I don't want to offend you, since you're so nice to show me around. I didn't want to do anything to make you dislike me. Well, it seems we'll have to work on that confidence of yours. Changing the subject. Why is this place here anyway? I mean, the amusement park. Oh, the girls used to come here and force me to make dresses for them. I wonder if Farron and I spoiled them rotten. We sure tried. They came here a lot? Even my aunt? Yes, that one was especially hard to please. Everything had to be exactly as she described, or else... And to answer your question, the atelier is not exactly here. I added another entrance just for them and thought we would go through the park. What were they like, my aunt back then and mom? His eyes got foggy as he dives into memories. Charming, funny, bloody clever. I have an idea, love. Let's go to a place they love playing in. He leads me across an alley. There's a building with a zombie castle signboard on it. When we come inside, I laugh at the cheap Halloween-like decorations. Paper spiders hanging from the ceiling and cardboard which just lurk behind corners. Ooh, spooky. Oh, I forgot the settings are still set on low. Let's bring back the moving body parts and shadow monster, shall we? After all, you seem to be looking for something more exciting. Wait, are we gonna get a jump scare? I'm not ready to piss my pants here. Uh, oh dear, you look so pale. Maybe you need a blanket and a warm cocoa? Perhaps a bedtime story? That was freaking terrifying, but being with you made me feel safer. I need something that entertains him. I'm treating this like a full game, but it's really just a demo. He smiles for a second at my response, then his expression turns into a frown. My calling. How about we continue the tour? Any requests? I want to know more about Grandpa, so he's a wizard that lives with magical creatures, but what else? Does he look like Gandalf too? I'd say more like Bilbo. Wait, you know what I'm talking about? Of course, love. I've studied human behavior and culture for a long time. And social media made it embarrassingly easy. I don't even have to leave the mansion to observe you anymore. You all seem to love displaying the most insignificant details of your mundane lives now. How about we go to Theo's study? I think it might give you a better idea of him. Alright. I nod and we all walk out of the park. Momo takes me in front of another wooden door, no different than the ones we passed. What the? Momo catches me. Why is everything scratched out? The whole room is a mess. Books are scattered all over the place. The desk has deep scratches on it. And some bookshelves are broken into little pieces. What happened here? Did a hurricane pass through? Ah yes, indeed, a hurricane that has sharp fangs doesn't know how to control his anger and was overall not too bright. I'll have to handle that, but there's no rush. Also, I'm not in the mood. How do you know it was the dragon? I have my ways of knowing what's happening in the mansion. Also, the whole room smells like the pitiful lizard. Really, I don't smell anything, or maybe something, but it's very subtle. Well, for once I envy a limited sense of smell. For me, it's like he left his sweaty pants in here, and I don't fancy continuing the experience. You're not going to learn much about Theo now anyway. Let's come back after somebody cleans this mess. Wait a second. I noticed that next to the desk lies an open handwritten journal. I take it with me. A souvenir? Something like that. I can take it, right? Is that my grandpa's writing? He glances at the notebook. Yes, although I wouldn't put much hope in that thing. You'll see for yourself. Can we go now? Every second here is a test for my stomach. We move on and Momo leads me again. Momo? Yes, love? Can we talk about the familiar call? Ah yes, a familiar bond is a specific type of relationship where a magical creature serves as a power generator and in return can perform some new parlor tricks. Not exactly worth it, don't you think? Oh, I see. Somehow expected it to be something more. Is that really all there is to it? Maybe not. I'd say it's neither bad nor good. It has the potential of being highly beneficial for both parties, but things can get a little problematic. We walk through another door and end up between tall, dense trees. It's not your typical forest. I can see glowing butterflies flying about fabulously above dew-sprinkled grass. The trees look ancient, and the smell here reminds me of cotton candy? Another subspace? It's amazing. Aren't you a smart little boy? Anyway, as I was saying, the familiar bond can help both the creature and the wizard in many ways. The problem is that it is an extremely invasive agreement, as they are connected forever. We go deeper into the woods. Imagine trusting someone with your life, showing them all of yourself. How can you be sure they won't use it against you? Would you give somebody a part of your soul? Better question, would you accept someone's whole being into yourself, without judgment or hesitation? Without that, the familiar bond would work anyway, but it would be toxic and destructive. Could you trust somebody like that? Yes, I think I could. You shouldn't. I turn around, but he's nowhere to be found. I realize that I lost track of our position. Where's the door? Where's Momo? He wouldn't leave me here, would he? Momo? Momo! I take a big breath, trying not to panic. How big is this place? I can't even see the edge of the forest. I start going in a straight line. If I don't change direction, I'll have to get somewhere. How big can this place be? Apparently big enough for me to get lost. I shouldn't even be here. I should be in med school, unpacking my stuff, preparing for orientation. Stupid, I'm so stupid. Why did I come here? Because I was hoping for what? That I would find a family member? Cares? Grandpa's not even here, and I can't find my way back. I can't find myself. Is this the place where I die? Trip over something, but before I can fall flat, a strong hand grabs my arm, steadying me. You understand now? Others can hurt you just because. A demonstration. You see, I could have left you here to die. You could have perished. Just because you trusted me to be your guide. But you're not a monster. That's the point. You don't know that. You don't know me. What if I want to get to know you? I can't suspect everyone of trying to harm me all the time. That's not living. He pats me on the head and sighs. Come on now, I'll take you back to your room. This time try to remember the path. I sit on the edge of the bed, trying to eat the sandwich I took from home. After a long journey and sitting all day in my backpack, it's quite moist. Maybe I should ask Slagathor for something else. Suddenly, the cactus on the mantel starts glowing. Of course, the cactus. Are you gonna blow up here? The light center sits up at the top of the cactus. It gets brighter and a pretty red flower blooms out. Finally, the light fades, but the flower remains. Air fills up with a delicate vanilla smell. Whoa. Hello again, human. It is not easy to venture into the unknown, especially when, at least at the moment, you cannot return. And while I can't say I remember how it feels, I understand the concept. Therefore, I thought about the most appropriate way to welcome you. This is not a two-way communication method. I cannot hear you. But she responded. Anyway, try not to kill your cactus. I've wasted too much time on this encounter already. I need to get back to work. Maybe you can come over and show me how to properly take care of that flower? What? Just use a technological glowing box. I don't have time for that. Ha! You can hear me. That was a mistake. Hikmat? Hello? Hikmat may act like he doesn't care, but now I know better. I walk around it's just a softie. Trying to figure out where I put my stuff. I never thought I'd say that, but there's too much room for books and not enough for clothes. I glance at the journal I took. I'll check it out later. Soon it becomes dark. I've been here for a day, but it feels so much longer. My whole world, the reality itself. It all changed. Fantasy creatures exist and magic is real. A long time ago I would have jumped with joy, but now I'm kind of in a panic. That person is long gone, isn't he? Oh, that's just sad. Oh, the transition actually works. Using RenP controls, you can switch back and forth, and it does show the animation transitioning. That person is long gone, isn't he? I have different goals now, different dreams. I glance at my phone. My aunt didn't call me because she thinks I'm at the university, where I should have gone. I hear a rumble downstairs. It's a welcome distraction. Maybe I should check it out? I leave my room and slowly go towards the stairs. I have no idea where the light switch is, so I use my phone as a flashlight. If something jumps out from the shadows, at least I'll see it before it kills me. Silver linings. It could be one of the guys, but it could be something much, much worse. I've got a feeling you never know with this place. I can hear my heartbeat. I'm almost at the bottom of the stairs when I hear something again. Like metal against metal? Oh, him again. What the fuck, you men are trying to blind me? The hall lights up. Embers is standing in the corner, a suit of armor at his feet. The rumble from before had to be metal hitting the floor. He narrows his eyes at me and growls. I should be terrified, but I feel the now familiar energy buzzing around us. It settles in the pit of my stomach and pulses with rage, unnerving warmth. Somehow, it makes me braver. What are you doing here? Well, let me explain. It's none of your damn business. Why didn't you go home? Do you know what time it is? Yes, exactly. It's way past your bedtime, dear. So why don't you fuck off? Dude, what's your problem? I was just worried someone was robbing Grandpa, so I came down. Wait, you are robbing Grandpa, aren't you? Nonsense. Maybe I tripped, or perhaps I saw something that your pitiful human eyes couldn't catch. Now that I look closer, parts of the armor are covered with gold. Figures. So you saw a ghost or something, got scared, and then you hit the armor. Me? Scared? A dragon or not? Dragons are not afraid of anything, especially not pathetic, incorporeal beings like a common ghost. So you just tripped over nothing because you're clumsy. Are you fucking suicidal? I burn people for less insolence. Sorry, don't get mad. It's funny because it's relatable. You see, when I was a kid, I always broke something. Pots, vases, even the one ugly wooden giraffe that my aunt put in the living room. She helped me with that, my aunt. Not the giraffe. You were doing some concentration exercise or something. A fascinating tale. Now will you kindly fuck off? I can show you if you want. He sighs and rubs his forehead. Did I just defeat a dragon? I did not ask, nor do I need your help. Go to bed, human. Yeah, I'm going. I wonder if he's lost. I had one shower already. Should be more than enough. I'll just lie down and close my eyes. Where am I? This is Grandpa's study? How'd I get here? Is someone crying? I see two little girls holding hands. Their heads are bowed. Are bowed, their little bodies shaking, their heads standing above a middle-aged man. He's on his knees, his shoulders trembling with loud, desperate sobs. They're all blurred, like something you'd catch in the corner of your eye. No, this is all your fault. Wait, are you talking to me? One of the girls looks at me, and though I can't see her face clearly, I think she's scowling. When she speaks, I take a step back and almost lose my balance. It's my aunt's voice. Is the path you want to take? There's only suffering here, don't be stupid. Haven't you done enough damage already? I can't move. I stare at her as she comes closer, her body growing, outlines starting to change. A couple of seconds later, I look at myself. My reflection's mouth twists into a satisfied grin. Oh, but you are stupid, aren't you? I'm gray. You didn't even have the balls to spit it out. Tell your aunt where you're really going. First chance you get, you run away from responsibility. No, it's not like that. I had to do it. I had this dream and the letter. I was going to visit just for a day. I didn't know I wouldn't be able to go back. Those creatures from my dream, they're real. They said I could be a master? A wizard? A wizard? Weren't you supposed to become a doctor? Make your aunt proud. Yeah, I'm going to, but do you think you're the hero, the protagonist of some epic tale? You think you're worth of such destiny? Worthy of such a destiny? Don't make me laugh. All you ever do is whine. I'm supposed to be in med school, but I stupidly came here, and we can't get out, and Grandpa isn't even here. Where's the family that wouldn't have to force themselves to love me? Why doesn't anybody love me? Is it because I'm gay? Is it because I'm normal? Stop it. It's okay, you just need to accept the fact that you're a useless piece of trash. All empty inside, continue doing what you're told. It's all you're good for. I'm not... You think you deserve love? After what you did? After you... Shut the fuck up. Oh, there's some extra lore there. I wake up with a gasp. I jerk upright, my palms sweating, my shirt clinging to my back. I can't stay here. I don't want to think about it. I need to go somewhere, anywhere. Where am I going? How can I make that horrible nauseating weight disappear off my chest? I just need... What do I need? I can't focus, I can't breathe, I need help. I need... Oh, they're making me choose. Somehow I ended up in the hall. I grabbed the wooden railing, then looked down and swallow. I don't trust myself in walking those street corridors right now. Oh, Law's already finished streaming. Huh. Then I see him emerge from the shadows. He smiles pleasantly, but there's something in his eyes that makes me shiver, and I don't know if it's out of desire or fear. My, you're trembling, love. The way he looks at me, it makes my breath catch my throat. I jerk my head away and stare at the ground. There's something in him, something he hides behind his polite smile and smooth gestures. I caught a glimpse before, but now I can feel it in my whole being. Did you follow me? Someone has to make sure that you're safe. Apart from that, I was just curious what you'll do. There's still time, you know, to go back. What? Where? Never mind. So you said something about needing me? I didn't. But you did, love. I think that everyone in the mansion could hear your call. Oh. I didn't want to disturb you. You're unbelievable. Come with me. I don't fancy talking in the corridor. Nice place, isn't it? Oh. Yes. Couldn't care less right now. All I can focus on is how his body moves when he strolls in. Elegant hands scratching a fox ear. A brief moment when his tongue appears to lick his lips. Are you enjoying the view? Yes. Comes out before I can stop myself. Momo laughs again and sits in an armchair. So, love, what are we going to do about this call of yours? It's almost itching. He's right. A range of my body prickles with strange, almost painful longing. I want to get closer, touch him, and for him to touch me. I want to release this pressure inside me and let him do whatever he pleases. I don't just want him. I need him. He lifts his leg and gently touches my crotch. My dick's already up, throbbing under his foot. I move a little towards him to feel better. Is that the familiar bond? It's hard to speak. I can't focus on anything other than his slender foot slowly rubbing the bulge. Not yet, love. Now it can go both ways. I can leave you, or we can bond. Don't leave me, please. Momo, I need you. Do you now? Do you really wish me to be your familiar? I do. You need to be on your knees when you say that. I need you. Now stand up and jump as high as you can 3 times. Now lay down on your back and bark like a dog for me. Hey. Yes? Nothing. Do you wish to still bond with me? Yes, please. You'd do anything for gratification, would you? Let be. I want you to. I feel softness around me, like I was enveloped in cotton. Whoa, that easy. Rubs against my skin and twists around my body. For a moment, it tightens around my neck, but I'm not afraid. I open my mouth and let it inside. My body throbs with power. I didn't have to do all that, right? You just made me do it just because. Do you mind? No. Do you want more? Yes. Then take it all off. Watches me, still in his chair, so I undress one piece at a time. He rests his head on one of his hands, the other in this robe, moving a little. Soon I stand nude in front of him. My dick has never been so hard in my life. I could come, just him sitting there watching me, rubbing my hand towards my erection. Do I? I wake up and for a moment I freeze, not knowing where I am. Was this my bedroom? Does that mean last night was just a dream? No, it happened. I know it did. I can still feel it in every inch of my body, the very core of my being. It has changed. Inside there's him now too. Did he bring me here while I was asleep? That makes me blush. So he really does care, huh? Get out of bed and stretch a little. I can hear someone taking a shower, so that's where he went. I realize I'm happy. I haven't felt like this for a really long time. Happy without butts. Well, maybe just one shapely butt that's currently using my bathroom. I grin. Nothing will ruin my mood today. Familiar bond. I feel it inside, brimming with energy, bursting with power. I'm the Scarlet Witch. The Scarlet Witch. So much power, I feel like it could move mountains. No, who cares about that? I could move planets, create new dimensions, change time itself. I start laughing. I can't help myself. It feels so good. And then the pain comes. My muscles contract and I gasp, not being able to breathe. Everything hurts, like I was being stabbed with hot iron. My whole body screams in protest. A horrible, nauseating pressure settles under my skull, as if my head was about to burst open. My stomach turns, and I gag, but nothing comes out. My vision blurs. My knees buckle. The world gets dark. As my consciousness fades away, I can only think about how much it hurts. I don't want to feel that anymore. I don't want to feel anything. Just kill me. Make it stop. The last thing I remember is my lover's voice calling my name and the touch of his hands, holding my limp body. Thank you for playing the Dear Monster demo. If you enjoyed it, please add it to your wishlist and purchase it. You bet I am. Hold on. Good job, guys. This was really great. Why am I not crouch here? I have no idea. I just fit in the center. That's all. That's all that matters. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us on Dear Monster. Dear Monster is a lovely game on Kickstarter and should be ready soon-ish. Well, they already reached the goal, but I encourage you guys to keep on supporting it so we can get all the voices ready and all the routes, because they're adding more routes. It's not just these 5, there's gonna be side routes. It's gonna be a full-on gang. Gang. If you don't jump the jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain, alright? You don't feel me hype? Right, my name is Ice. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. We're gonna wrap this soon. Thank you again to Haru, from Sentimental Trick, the people from Sentimental Trickster, from guiding me towards this game. I really want to thank Haru in particular for reaching out. Haru, thank you so much for showing me this game. It is very lovely. I'm excited for the full release. And as always, see you guys on the horny side. TheCaliMack out. Alright, now before we wrap up, let's give huge shoutouts to the patrons who've helped me so far. Bookworm 1099, check. Null, Adam Ferguson, Jan Van S, David S. Edwards IV, CC Anthony, Darius Tan, Sebastian, Jeremy Shaw, Victor H, Dominic Ruiz, Philip, Darth Sidious, Austin Paduano, Tim Bobrowski, Mike Feet, Cami, John Villan, Sean Thomas, Ryder Evans, Yo-Yo Dre, Jerry 52, Russell, Elizana, and everyone that did just the tip and sweet sampler areas. Thank you so much for the continued support. You guys have helped me stay running with all these avenues, and I'm so grateful. And I'm learning a bit more on moving things, so if things work out, we can have a little bit of animation. It's nasty, I know, but it's the nasty you guys subscribe for. Anyways, thank you guys again. I love you guys for all the support. Thank you so much.